Hello, hello, it's Aggie Joe. So, I had dinner with some friends today, and I went to get some gas, and I was dropping off one of the friends home, and I mentioned like how I smelled like the smell of gasoline. So, she mentioned how if you like the smell of gasoline, there apparently is an urban myth that you might have a parasite in your body. So, I'm just gonna go through like I googled the question, and I just picked like the top five that well, more like top seven that I saw, and then I'm gonna go through each one and then see if it answers my question. So this first one, actually I recorded this and then OBS crashed, so I go to back to it. Just real quick, this is just explaining why people like the smell of gasoline. So a lot of people link it to benzene, which is supposed to smell really sweet and nice, and your body, no, your olfactory glands are built for that. So the magic ingredient. So this is what benzene has a natural sweet smell, and apparently it was used as a solvent to decaffeinate coffee. It was used in aftershave and douches, but it's a known carcinogen, so that's why it's not used. So there's two theories of why people like gasoline. So gasoline triggers fond memories. There's a powerful connection between scent and memory. It's something called the Proust phenomenon, and the link between memories and smell can be very literal because since the sense of smell doesn't go through the thalamus, which is like a switchboard of I guess transmissions. Think of it like the broken telephone. When you have a direct line, you might have a more salient memory. If you have to go through a switchboard, it might cause like a little bit more fuzziness, if that makes sense. So because there is a direct line, it's easier for your body to store the memory in the subconscious. At least that's what I'm gathering from this article over here. And I think the gasoline activates the mesolimbic pathway. That's more of how I feel like that it applies to me. So it has a suppressing effect on the benzene and hydrocarbons. When inhaled, has a suppressing effect on the nervous system, which results in a temporary euphoric feeling. So it's sort of how you get high with certain drugs, like again, you'll see here alcohol, probably weed, and if you don't, the basically the mesolimbic pathways, the brain's reward pathway. So you feel rewarded when you inhale benzene, and this is a key player in addiction, whether it's sex, video games, drugs. It's the over, I guess, stimulation of the brain's rewards pathway. Is that what we're going with? Kickstarts a self-reinforcing feedback loop. Okay, so there's these two theories make sense. I sometimes when you have these two theories, I feel like it should just be one major one because both of them apply, and I think for some people they like the gasoline for memories. Does make sense. I think it'll apply to a bunch of people, but I also think the mesolimbic pathway is also something, and they're not mutually exclusive. I feel I don't know because one's more focused on thalamus, one's more focused on the nervous system pathway. Anyways, this doesn't even answer our question. So Google, you failed us. Why do we like the smell of gasoline? Oh, I wanted to credit the author. So the website is Discover. It seems like I only get two free articles. The title's Why Some People Love the Smell of Gasoline, and it's by Carl Engelking. I really got to do a better job of referencing these articles. So, why do we like the smell of gasoline? Science ABC. Again, it doesn't really answer the question of like what I googled. It's benzene again, so we can verifiably agree that it is benzene because we have two pretty good websites, I think, in terms of reliability with the information that they give us. So I don't think it's really worth it to continue on this one. Am I sniffing death at the gas station? Da 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 da. Benzene. Your nose can still pick it up. Yeah, that was on the other article as well. Main theories, sniffing down memory, and gasoline shots anyone. Okay, so this article I think is better suited for explaining things to the regular audience. I actually really like how they did it, and I think it's free. What's this article about? Like, what's this video here? This ad. They do use memes. I'm not sure. Uh, I mean, it's kind of funny. At least they use memes or stuff aware. Okay, so the author Dr. Ron. It's from Father Miller Medical School in Mangalore. I have no idea where that is. Um, I feel like it's both. I better been seen. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I wouldn't know, but again, this doesn't answer my question, which is why I skipped over it. I don't think I need to read another thing. Let's just okay. It's the Proust phenomenon and the one. Man, is this just a bunch of like? Is this Discover thing like the main paper? I swear every like the piece for Discover. It is. It is. This is basically summarizing what the piece from Carl Engelking discovers because this is like I want to say word for word, but it's like the words are pretty close together if you know what I mean. Hmm. At least they put in their own words, I suppose. Congrats, Jake Rose said. April 30, 2020? What? December 21, 2022? Huh? What? In a piece for. How did this come out? Oh, updated August 2, 2023. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense now. The update. Okay. I was like, it didn't make sense to me, but now it makes sense. Okay. Let's go to Quora. Amazon hates when Prime members do this, but they can't stop you. No, I don't think that's one of the answers I'm looking for. I couldn't imagine. Okay, so the question: mentally ill. I couldn't imagine someone who could have a mental illness simply by enjoying the smell of gasoline. Well, I also heard, which sounds a bit weird to me since I don't like the smell of gasoline. Finding the gasoline pleasant in the course of incidental exposures isn't indicative of mental illness. Not what promoted. Okay, this has something to do with the actual question, right? The smell of petrol isn't necessarily unpleasant. As a mentally contented child, as well as a mentally ill adult. None of them are actually answering the question. 10 signs may. Okay, let's search gasoline. Okay, nothing. Nothing on gasoline. Petrol? Gas. Gas. Okay, lots of gas. 22 matches. Gas bloating, lack of satisfaction after meals. I wonder if I have a parasite. I don't think so. I'd like to think not. I don't know. I just got my gas. I just got. I took some blood tests. Maybe they'll be able to find out whether or not I have a parasite in my body. Okay, Aaron Cole. Two main theories. The what? Giardiasis is an infection caused by a parasite called Giardia. It causes diarrhea, oral contact with infected feces. Oh, okay, fair enough. It's a common intestinal parasite with poor sanitation. It's a common cause of parasitic inflammation in the U.S. Hiker and campers who drink water from streams and other potentially contaminated sources are often infected. Okay. Explosive watery foul-smelling stools, greasy stools that tend to float, bloating, nausea, loss of appetite, abdominal pain, excessive gas, fatigue. I don't have explosive, watery, foul-smelling stools, or the greasy stools that tend to float, or nausea, but I do have excessive gas. No, I don't. I'm always tired though, but I think that's just being an adult. Okay. So this has nothing to do with gasoline, right? There's no gasoline. Okay. A field evaluation of formalin and gasoline technique in the concentration of stool for detection of this has nothing to do with this question. I wonder if Bing will have a better answer, like a better website that'll pop up for me. Let's go to Bing. I heard that Google has been pretty shit with their search engine. Okay, Bing. Let's do this. Microsoft and our no, reject. Okay, enter. Hmm. Science answer. There really is nothing about gasoline and parasites. There should be more information, man. Where does this urban myth come from? That if you like the smell of gasoline, you have a parasite. Now I'm actually like scared if I have a parasite. Gasoline, gasoline. I don't think I see anything about parasites. I don't really want to go to the picture gallery. It seems kind of disgusting. Nope. There's not a thing about the relation. So, there's not enough research, at least out there, that I have access to that can verify this urban myth. So I'm just gonna have to put this as a case on hold. I will not be able to confirm nor deny the possibility that if you like the smell of gasoline, it can be related to having a parasite in your body. But according to all the information here, there seems to be a natural reason why you do like gasoline. So I suppose I have to go with that. I would have to lean towards that it's false. It's an urban myth based on the research that I've done because there's really no papers on the relation between parasites and gasoline, at least in the I don't know fucking 10 minutes that I took to research this. But there really doesn't seem to be any data backing that up. There seems to be more like a better explanation with the reward system with the brain or creating fond memories with a certain smell. So I think that's the conclusion we can come up with. Well, thank you very much for listening. Later days.